Have you ever wondered why some people manage to drastically change their lives while others remain stuck in a rut? Change, my friends, is the only constant. It's an essential part of our lives, a force that propels us forward. Some people ride the waves of change with ease, transforming their lives for the better. Others, however, struggle against the tide, resistant and fearful. What separates these two groups? The answer lies in their ability to embrace personal growth and change. Consider the story of John, a man who made a drastic change in his life. John was a man like any other. He had a job, a family, responsibilities. He woke up each day, put on a brave face, and went about his business. Yet deep down, he harbored a profound dissatisfaction. His life felt monotonous, like a never-ending treadmill of obligations and disappointments. He was struggling not financially, but emotionally and spiritually. He was living a life that was not his own. His fears held him captive, preventing him from pursuing his dreams and passions. He was afraid of failure, of what others would think, of stepping out of his comfort zone. His fears were like chains holding him back, keeping him from reaching his full potential. Then came the pivotal moment, the spark that ignited his desire for change. One day, as he was going through the motions, he caught a glimpse of himself in the mirror. He saw a man who was merely existing, not living. He saw the weariness in his eyes, the resignation in his posture. He saw the years slipping away, wasted on fear and indecision. It was a moment of harsh realization. He understood that he had been living a life of fear, not of fulfillment. He had been letting his fears dictate his choices, his actions, his life. But in that moment, he also saw something else. He saw the possibility of change. He saw that he had the power to rewrite his story, to break free from his fears, to live a life of his own choosing. He saw that he could be the architect of his own destiny, that he could build a life of happiness and fulfillment. And so John made a decision. He decided to change. He decided to face his fears, to chase his dreams, to live a life of purpose and passion. John realized he needed to change, not for anyone else, but for himself. But acknowledging the need for change was only the first step. John, like many of us, was plagued by the daunting reality of his situation. He knew he had to change, but how? What would be his first move in this grand chess game of life? The first step for John, as it is for many, was acceptance. He had to accept his reality, accept his shortcomings, his mistakes, and most importantly, he had to accept that change was necessary. This acceptance wasn't easy. It was like swallowing a bitter pill, but it was the catalyst that set the wheels in motion. Next came the planning stage. John had to strategize. He had to decide what changes were needed in his life and how he would go about implementing them. He had to set goals, realistic and achievable ones. This stage required a great deal of introspection and honesty. John had to confront his fears, his insecurities, his weaknesses. He had to strip himself bare and scrutinize every aspect of his life. Then came the action. This was the most challenging part for John. It's one thing to recognize the need for change, to plan for it, but it's an entirely different beast to actually act on it. Every day was a battle. There were days when he wanted to give up, to retreat to the comfort of his old life, but he didn't. He stood his ground, he fought, he persevered. John faced many obstacles along the way. There were countless hurdles, setbacks, and failures, but with every fall he rose stronger, more determined. He learned to embrace failure, to see it not as a setback, but as a stepping stone towards success. Change, as John discovered, is not a single event, but a journey that requires courage, determination, and unwavering belief in oneself. John's journey was not easy, but his determination and belief in himself propelled him forward. This is the power of change, the power of belief, the power of determination. And this, my friends, is the power within each and every one of us. John's life today is a far cry from what it used to be. No longer does he wake up each morning with a sense of dread, feeling like a hamster in a wheel, stuck in a never-ending cycle of monotony. Instead, he wakes up with a sense of purpose, a zest for life that's palpable. John's transformation wasn't overnight. It was a product of countless hours of introspection, hard work, and an unwavering commitment to change. Today, he's the owner of a successful business, a testament to his determination and drive. His life is now filled with passion and purpose, and he's become a beacon of inspiration for many. But his achievements aren't just limited to his professional life. Personally, John has grown too. He's learned to appreciate the smaller things in life, to cherish relationships, and to invest time in himself. He's healthier, happier, and more fulfilled than he's ever been. His life is no longer defined by the confines of his mundane job or the pressures of societal expectations. He's broken free from those shackles and is now truly living life on his own terms. John's story is one of courage, resilience, and an indomitable spirit. It's a story of a man who dared to dream, dared to change, and dared to succeed. John's transformation is a living testament to the power of change. He's a shining example that it's never too late to change your life, to chase your dreams, and to become the person you've always wanted to be. His journey serves as a reminder that change is not just possible, but necessary for growth. It's a call to action for all of us to embrace change, to step out of our comfort zones and to embark on our own journeys of personal growth. John's story is a testament to the power of personal growth and change. His transformation serves as an inspiration for all of us, a beacon of hope that it's never too late to change our lives for the better. His story is a testament to the fact that when we embrace change, we unlock the door to a world of endless possibilities and potential. Scene script. John's story is not unique. Many people have changed their lives just like John. Change is a powerful force. It can transform lives, alter destinies, and turn the impossible into the possible. It's a force that has the potential to bring about new beginnings, to create opportunities where there were none, and to open doors that were once firmly shut. What makes change so powerful? It's the fact that it's a choice. It's a decision to break away from the status quo, to step outside of the comfort zone, and to embrace the unknown with open arms. It's the decision to take control of your life and steer it in a direction that aligns with your dreams and aspirations. Personal growth is a testament to the power of change. It's about becoming a better version of yourself, not for anyone else, but for you. It's about learning new things, developing new skills, and broadening your horizons. It's about pushing your boundaries, challenging your assumptions, and realizing that there's always room for improvement. Change is not always easy. It requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to face your fears. It means stepping into the unknown, taking risks, and learning to navigate unfamiliar territory. But the rewards of change are immense. It brings about personal growth, opens up new opportunities, and leads to a more fulfilling life. Change is not a one-time event. It's a continuous process, a journey that lasts a lifetime. Every day brings new opportunities to learn, grow, and evolve. Every challenge is a chance to stretch your limits and discover what you're truly capable of. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. So remember, change is not something to be feared. It's something to be embraced. It's a powerful tool that can help you shape your life in the way you've always wanted. It's a force that can transform you from the person you are today into the person you've always wanted to be. Change is not just possible, it's within your grasp. So, are you ready to change your life? Let's get real for a moment. We all have dreams, ambitions, and goals. But how many of us are truly willing to make the necessary changes to achieve them? It's easy to dream, but taking action? That's a whole different ballgame. Here's the truth, it's never going to be easy. There will always be challenges, obstacles, and setbacks. But remember, it's through these trials and tribulations that we grow and evolve. So what can you do? Start small. Start with one aspect of your life that you want to change. Maybe it's your fitness, your career, your relationships, or perhaps it's your mindset. Once you've identified this, make a commitment to yourself. Promise that you'll do whatever it takes to bring about this change, and then start taking action. Every single day, do something, no matter how small, that brings you closer to your goal. Don't worry about the pace. Don't worry about the magnitude of the change. Focus on the consistency, because it's not the big leaps that bring about transformation. It's the tiny, consistent steps that we take every single day. Remember, change is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a process that takes time, effort, and dedication, but believe me, it's worth it. Because on the other side of change lies a life that's richer, fuller, and more fulfilling. Take the first step today. Embrace change, embrace growth, and watch as your life transforms.